Hello, Robotics Notes fans. Happy September 25th. It is 8:54 a.m., and it's time for another episode of Robotics Notes like Animal Crossing. So let's load the data. I'm very tired, and I've got to do groceries today. Genetiku POV. I ride my scooter south down the highway. Driving a wide road like this is a wee bit scary. Cars are zooming past me at high speeds. I can't help but react and flinch every time one does, hoping I don't get hit. Akio-chan has me running an errand for her. Our plan to fix Grandpa Vegeta's robots isn't going according to plan, but we're still making progress. Since yesterday, Akio-chan's been testing the wiring to see if it's all connected properly. I guess she's checking each wire to make sure they're working using what's known as an electrical tester. I had already finished my job, so Akio-chan sent me on a new mission for the day. I'm buying a speaker. Since I'm terrified of robots and can't go anywhere near them, I'm grateful she gave me this task. Even now, my knees start shaking when I look at those robots. I'm ashamed of myself, but I just can't move past my memories of that fateful day. I park my scooter in front of the robot clinic and take off my helmet. Hey, Jun! Akio-chan is waving at me from the storefront. Did you get the goods? Yep. I went to the home appliance store in Nishinamote. Sorry you had to go so far out. I hand Akio-chan the speaker in question. I say speaker, but it's not the type you'd use to listen to music. It's called a unit part act, apparently. Yoshio-kun's speaker unit was removed, so he couldn't talk. If we install this replacement, bam, problem solved. I see. That doesn't instill me with much excitement, quite frankly. My memories of the incident reemerge and I quickly shut my eyes. Jun? It's nothing. Where's Yashio-kun? In the storage room in the back. He's trying to repair Gojiro-kun. Why is he so obsessed with that one robot? Who knows? By the way, Jin, I have another favor to ask. As president? What is it? Do you want me to run another errand for you? No more errands. This is about after we fix Yoshiro-kun. What? The reason we're repairing Yoshiro-kun is so we can make Doc feel better, right? If we're gonna make that happen, we have to have Doc see Yoshiro-kun fully operational. That's why I installed a remote control system into him. As for who the operator is gonna be, Akio-chan gazes into my eyes. She's always like this. Akio-chan is always facing forward, her eyes sparkling so much that it almost hurts to look. And so to escape her brightness, I always look away. Don't run away, Jun! She holds my hand tight. Akio-chan always does this. She constantly blocks my exit path. It's not fair. If she corners me like this, she knows I can't say no. Even though I always tell myself that I have to say no. Conflicting feelings. What if I say no and she hates me or looks down on me? I get too scared to say anything. I want you to be the operator, Jun. I know you're afraid of robots, but you're the only one who can do this. I want you to like robots. But I can't. I shut my eyes tight and swat Akio-chan's hand off of mine. I'm panicking over what I just did. She's going to hate me. She's going to exclude me from the group. These thoughts prevent me from speaking a word. Akio-chan, on the other hand, looks surprised for a moment before she tearfully clings to me. Jun, please. I can't. This is too much for me. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be inside the shop, okay? I peel myself away from Akio-chan's grasp, then rush inside the shop. Whew. Deep breaths. My heart is still racing. I managed to say no. I usually get caught up in her pace, but not this time. I feel like I've grown a little. That's just a lie. I'm still running away. The shop is completely silent. My ears begin to ring. I feel like I'll hear Grandpa Fujita yelling at any moment. I stand still and cover my ears. Ugh, what a drag. Repairing Gojiro-kun proves to be more difficult than I anticipated. While getting advice from Akiho, I'm trying to make the bare minimum repairs necessary to get him running again. But it ends up taking me days just to figure out which wire is for power. Working in this dark room is hardly making things any easier. To add insult to injury, Gojiro-kun has no wheels. So I can't easily get him outside. I'll just have to manage on my own. Let's go, Kai! Let's go! Irie's been cheering for me since I started doing work here. I wish it could be as easygoing as she is. But no, here I am, suffering over a stupid trigger. Regardless, all that's left is to solder the last wire onto the motor. And if the motor itself is busted, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, eh? I continue working, using the flashlight as my singular source of light. And at last, the soldering job is complete. Why did I get so sweaty? It's actually pretty nice outside these days, but the storage room is stuffy as hell. Alright, done. You're finished? That's amazing! God, I've wasted so much time on this. I'd be playing Kill Ballad if it weren't for this trigger. Anyhow, that should do the trick. I might not move perfectly, but it should at least power on. Where's the power cable? I searched the floor with my hands. I have no idea. Didn't expect you to. It's not long before I find the cable in question. I pull it and insert it into the power strip. I switch Gojiro-kun on with bated breath. But it doesn't move a muscle. But that's weird. I turn the power switch on and off, disconnect and reconnect the power cables a couple of times. What the heck? This should have worked. At this point, I have no idea what the issue is. I'm not skilled enough to be able to troubleshoot this sort of problem. If this last-ditch effort doesn't work, I'll just have to come back another day. I decide to take a look at the power strip connection itself, hopeful. The strip in question came from the robot clinic and is an extension cable about 3 meters long. I was hoping that maybe the main power cable was just unplugged or something. Stand up and start walking with the flashlight in hand. Whoa! I catch my foot on another robot. It's causing me to fall over dramatically. Ow. Dust goes flying all over the place, causing me to cough up a storm. Then I look up to find one of Doc's robots about to topple on me. I'd rather avoid becoming a victim today, thanks. My body reacts fast and I manage to raise myself up and catch the robot before it topples over. It's heavy, but not so heavy that I can't hold it up. I clench my teeth as I return it to its standing position. God, that was terrifying. Are you okay? Should I call for Akiho? Nah, I'm all good. I crouch down in place and collect my breath and find something on the floor. I pick it up. It's covered in dust. It's a picture frame. There's very clearly a photo inside of it. What's this doing here? Did Doc drop it here? Blow the dust away and wipe the surface so I can get a better look at the picture. Wait, this is Jun-chan? Hey, let's shake hands. That's when I hear an old voice coming from outside. A very robotic, monotone voice. Did Akio finish Yoshiro-kun's repairs? I head out of the storage room, photo in hand. Nice to eat you. Aki-chan. Akio is standing in front of the blue robot, wiping the sweat off her forehead in satisfaction. What do you think, Kai? After swapping out the speaker parts, he started talking. Its eyes, mouth, ears, and chest lights shine brightly, while its thick arms swing up and down at regular intervals. Oh, my Yoshiro. I'm your friendly rod. It's actually talking. Just not all that well. Maybe the connections are a little sour. I'll look into them later. Hey, let's shake hands. Gaze upon Yoshiro-kun in all of its radiant glory. Turns out his arms were still alive and kicking. It's legit incredible. The arms use gears to move. They're like mechanical puppets. Nice to eat you. Well, he's cute and all, but his movements aren't very impressive. All he does is swing his arms up and down and say a couple words. But I'm sure to the kids, he was an amazing friend. Huh? Jun? I follow Akio's gaze to find Junna standing in the distance, a shocked expression on her face. Something's wrong. She's staring at Yoshiro-kun, trembling. It's him. What did she say? Hello, my name is Yoshiro. Yoshiro continues to speak in his distorted voice. Jinna's expression darkens as she curls up into a ball. She starts shaking her head violently. That day, he's the one who fell on me. Aki-chan, shut him down. Huh? Oh, wait a sec. Akio tries to open the back lid in a hurry. But because she's panicking, she can't quite get it open. I'm gonna kill you. Stop it! Jinna uncharacteristically yells. You're no friend. No, it's more like a scream. Jin-chan, take a deep breath. I'm gonna fucking slit your wrists. Don't touch me. Aki-chan, hurry and shut him down. I know. Akio finally manages to turn him off. Yoshiro-kun's lights vanish. But by then, Jinna is already dashing toward the highway. All we can do is watch her run. Even if we tried to catch her, we'd run the risk of getting an attack, so we stand no chance against a real athlete. I sigh and glance down at the picture frame I picked up inside the storage room. An old photo of Jun, Doc, and Yoshiro-kun lovingly standing next to each other. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is another episode of Robotics Totally Like Animal Crossing. I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of Robotics Totally. But until then, no Geo!